If you're new here, I'm just watching the highlights because I refuse to sit for 2 hours and go through like a debate coverage, especially when it's leading to insults like this. But oh my God, if we're gonna talk about like the model American like guy, I think Vaush would probably fit in the Peter frame of like what people think guys should look like. The full beard, the full like big build. Like Hassan is there in the pretty context, the pretty strong like built dude, but like even with the no, that's a lie. Yeah, Vaush and Hassan would be kind of like the top tier alpha male looking people. Like that's such a weird like attack.
Dude, look at yourself. Are you kidding me? Neither one of us are Hassan over here. Okay?
Yeah, man. I boxed for 8 years. I'm 6'2", 250 pounds.
blob.
Yeah, dude. I'll hold it up, baby. Yeah, lay it down. I'll take you. Hey, I'll take you in the streets and in the sheets, buddy. Okay, I'm skilled all over. I'm a fighter and a lover.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. You were talking about my dick and balls quite a bit in those clips. Are
Tacoma wept when you got off. Tinder,
yeah. Well,
right?
hey, hold on. Wait. Where do you live? Or is that doxing?
Where do you live? Is that doxing?
I mean, I can come on over.
Oh my God.
Done, maybe. Like you were just talking about my dick over and over.
And he's laughing because like, see, this is what I'm talking about between these two. Like, that's a weird dick measuring contest because Vaush is a bear. Like, on some levels, like I could really see Vaush like, all right, dude, like, what do you want to do? Like, let's like, all right, like just puts down his bags. Like, all right, let's go. Like, I can see Vaush or Hassan doing that. I can't see Mike doing that. That's not a slight to Mike, but like, I wouldn't pick that fight if I were like in that position. And for what?
Listen to this child. Holy shit, dude.
You having fun with the forced laugh over there? You like that joke? What's the Joker from Suicide Squad? What was the name of the actor?
Holy fuck.
What was the name
Jared
of the actor?
Leto, come on.
That's a good lie about
Right. So do you think it's acceptable to sexually harass people like Destiny?
Wait, you're asking me about sexual harassment?
Yeah. Wait. It's a yes. Wait, you're posturing again, Mike.
Asking me about sexual harassment.
Mike,
really?
Hey, I'll put it this way. I don't have any clips of me on live stream fail absolutely bombing at touching a girl's shoulder, okay? Now answer.
Okay, that did happen. It's a fucking search in Google. Like, I shouldn't. Oh, is it gone? Is it gone? Is it gone? No way, is it gone? I think it's gone. Fuck me, bro. Yeah, it's gone. It got deleted. I guess it got too much attention. Okay, it's gone. It's just gone. Fuck it. We tried.
Yes or no? Is it okay to sexually harass?
What do you think that was?
Can you answer any question?
Yeah, I'm going to answer the question.
Do you pivot away from anything that I ask? So is it okay to sexually harass Destiny? Yes or no?
No, of course it's not.
Okay, so that is why I said.
Is it okay to sexually harass people in Discord?
No, it's not. Not even remotely. So that's why I said,
okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
What a surprising position for me to take.
When did you change your position on that? This year?
Never actually changed my position on that. Are you okay?
Oh,
I'm actually just trying to keep you on to the questions that I ask, and you're trying to run away from them. Very rat-like, Mike.
So I've been paying attention to Omaha politics for a long time. I know you don't know this. You don't know dog shit about politics.
I have always been deeply invested in the city of Omaha, Nebraska. The fact that I donated right as Destiny got dropped by Mark Cudgel, a complete coincidence. Dude, you're such a... It's unbelievable what a coward you are. Just own the fact that it was Spike.
It's crazy that people can catch these dodging shit, and this is just the clips of like the insults and funniest moments. Like that means that was the... Out of the 2 hours that they spoke, that means that was the general tone of it. If I got in a room with Vaush and had to have a discussion with him, it would be about nothing personal. Because at the end of the day, like, he wants better for society. I want better for society. We might want it in different ways, but we're ready to talk about the underlying concerns of how humans think. I don't know how you would get to a point where you need to talk about, like, to which Mike did. That's what made me even realize that they were having a conversation, is that he went on his stream and he just like literally started going off about Vaush. And I'm like, I don't get, and this is a problem with me, and I'll gladly say this is because I don't have enough information on the matter. I don't understand the vitriol over Vaush. I don't get it. Because I don't exist in that space to be that personal with y'all. If I was in the bread tuber style of, I guess I am a bread tuber for the sake of it. Even though I do Twitch, I don't know if a bread tuber is somebody who generally creates content that's curated, edited and whatnot. I'm new to that whole universe because I could literally give a shit less about it unless the points being made are valid. But holy shit, what is happening right now?
If you had said, yeah, it's spite and just walked away, that would have been a Chad move. You want to be an alpha male, right? You want to be a big dick boy, right? Just walk away from it. Say, yeah, it was spite. I don't like Destiny.
Alpha males are real?
No.
Do you think that alpha and beta males
I used to,
real?
but then I saw your stream, and no, I don't think so anymore. That belief has been utterly destroyed.
Thank you for that, man. You are definitely
You kept talking
alpha.
about my dick and asshole
alpha.
on your stream. Do you think about my dick and asshole often?
I don't think many people think about that, Vaush.
No, that's good because I don't like being sexually harassed by people, like the kinds of people you endorse implicitly.
Jesus Christ, you're worse than Mitch McConnell. All right.
What?
Omaha.
All right, I guess for you, Chris, I can say this out loud, but you know why this is 10 times funnier to me right now, and just saying, I picked the perfect time to do it. I picked the perfect time to do this.
Own community, if they're being good faith for a second.
Oh, if they're being good, I see. Wait. So you were about to say even your own community, and then you realized, wait, hold on, his community does not back anything that I do, and then you had to add if they're acting in good faith. I got that too. Your community, if they're acting in good faith, by the way, all think that you're a beta male and that I'm alpha. By the way, if they're acting in good faith, if they're not, then there's nothing I can do. Hey, do you know who Roderick Alden is?
No, I don't know who Roderick is.
You don't know who fucking Roderick is, and you're claiming to give a shit about the Nebraska mayoral race? You're trying to convince your audience that you're in my DMs fucking yeah, muscle up, Vaush. When in reality, you act the same way everybody else does to me.
Do you see what I'm talking about? No, I'm not, okay, this is a side note, because now we're having fun, because, okay, if you're watching this on YouTube, I've been doing this content for about 3.5 hours now. Yeah, close to. And I've just been bogged down by sad news, so this is just a nice break. You see how his chat is active? It just adds something to the stream. You feel me? I like my chat. I like my quiet. And I think it's better for it to be this way for my sanity as opposed to having 18,000 people chatting. It would look nice, but at the same time, I think I would be my ADHD would kick in massively, and I'd just be worried about whatever the chat was saying. But just the emote combos and everything just killing me right now.
You're in public, but in private you want my approval because you get at my audience, okay? It's the same way every other grifty weasel fuck like you operates. You're really nice in private because it might get you more conversations with me, and you're getting what you want right now too, by the way.
And this is why I don't go after people, and this is true. And regardless of how Mike feels in literal time or how Vaush feels in literal time, Vaush has an audience, Hassan has an audience. If you pick on these people enough, it's a fact. You could go on Hassan's stream or you could go on Vaush's stream. It's a fact. If you pick on these people enough, you will get their attention. And when you get their attention, you now have to walk back how you got there. And that's why I would never go at them in a certain way. I would never... And that's why I kind of like them in the same sense, including Mike. I like Mike as well. This is not it's just funny watching this. It's not a slight on any of them. They rarely ever say things that make me have to come out of my face and be like, but that's a shit take. Generally because they stay out of, or I stay out of their content that might make me say, that's not how I would frame that. Because they've been doing this longer, they have more knowledge, they have a better background. I love listening to them to find out more, and that can help me shape my own opinions. I don't take their opinions at face value ever. I do massive amounts of checks or whatever, but that is true. Like attacking him enough got him the platform with him, which allowed him to get more viewers, which will, by nature of how the internet works, will siphon off at least 10 of his audience to him. 10 to 100. That's a victory one way or another. Now you just got to stand up there and not look stupid.
The bridge literally, you're saying that I liked his position on X, but the bridge was burned over X. Do you think about the things you say? Maybe you should learn more and talk less, Mike. Misspoke. You misthought, Mike, which is basically the history of your entire presence online.
Well, tried to threaten me, and I laughed in your fucking fat face.
Threaten you? Oh, my fat face.
A jog around your apartment building would knock you out. I would push you over with a feather.
What are you? Wait. Unironically, what are you talking about right now?
Do you have a bad memory?
How did I threaten you? What?
You literally said, "Where do you live? I'm gonna come and get you."
I said you were being weird about sexual harassment, and then I said, "Where are you at? Maybe we could come over." Like it was like a joke, like a flirty.
Clearly,
you were the one who unironically talked about being able to beat me up. Are you trying to do the keyboard warrior reverse psychology on me?
What? No,
we just heard him say that. We just heard him recount the exact conversation we just had, and he's saying that he didn't say that. It's right there.
You postured again. Wait, how tall are you? How much do you weigh? I actually want to get the stats down. Hold on.
Tail of the tape, baby.
You looked about 6-7 inches shorter than Bad Bunny in that clip. Let me see if I can.
Oh my god! Wait,
Let me see if I can.
Wait, what do you think that clip was? Since you're holding on to it,
embarrassing?
Yeah, embarrassing.
What was it?
Wait, how tall are you?
How?
Wait, you want to fight me? I just want to get the stats down. Come on.
What are the? It's a tail of the tape.
I'm 1 inch taller than Destiny, which should be enough for you, right? That'll make you more servile.
Well, I don't even know how tall Destiny is. It ranges from 5'2" to 5'7", depending on who's talking. So wait, are you 5'3"? Are you 5'8"?
Holy fucking shit, dude! Listen to yourself.
Oh wait, you're the one who talks about fighting me. I'm just trying to get the stats down. Wait, how much do you weigh?
Listen to yourself.
Destiny is 4'8". What weight class are you in? He's looking up the weight
I actually don't know.
classes.
I never paid attention to professional boxing.
I think you're a super heavyweight, no matter what it is.
It's just really odd.
A super heavyweight. Come on, dude.
With, making fat jokes when you look the way you do. It's very interesting to me that that's the road that you would go down.
Shaming you or not.
When
I got a little
face. You're a little.
Watch out man. When you go to Pennsylvania. This motherfucker might roll up, deck you out.
Man, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to beat you up, Vaush.
I just own the fact that you're cringe soy face dude who postures online and pretends to be an alpha male.
What? Alpha males aren't real, Vaush.
You literally brag about being an alpha male for shouting over people.
Real, dude. That's with your brain?
My argument, Mike.
Okay, alpha males aren't real, beta males aren't real, chads, blah blah blah, this, that, or the other. We know that. Okay, whatever. But to roll up in a bigger streamer, bring up the idea of I could fight you, I could slap you around, and then look, I'm not saying I'm cuter than that, or I'm not saying that I look better than that. I'm not saying any of that. But what I am saying is that I could throw a motherfucker around. If I really gotta do it. Matter of fact, people in the chat have seen me do it already. So it's you know what scene I came from. You know where I grew up. I'm not even gonna insert myself in the middle of this to say that. But come on, man. Come on, dude. Mike, he looked better now. He got longer hair. He got a little man bun thing going. He looked a little bit better now. He definitely got slimmer. I'm sure he gained some weight from COVID. We all did. But
do you get it?
That's my argument, dummy.
Damn. Why would you say that about
By the way,
yourself?
we're both Sigma males, not alphas. Get it right.
Hey, don't fucking appropriate my culture, okay? I'm a Sigma male, all right? You're an Omega male.
Well, that's right. Tacoma wept. I'm sorry, I didn't want to.
Goddamn right they did. There was a fucking op-ed in that shit.
The one thing you're good about.
They put my dick in the obituary in Tacoma, okay? Because that shit was dead to them. Yeah, okay. It's rough out here in COVID-19.
I have a question for you. Is this the conversation you want to have in your content?
I'm sorry, wait.
Yes, it is the conversation
about politics. I would not bring on known genius Mike from PA to have that conversation. What's your position on minimum wage?
Vaush, could we have a conversation one day on humanity? I think we would have a great discourse on that. That wouldn't evolve into personal insults. Okay, there's my asking. Please love me. Fucking hell. You gotta say it. You gotta throw it in one. You never know.
Wage.
I think you said something to the effect that a $25.
This is a certified classic. Wait, where is it? This is a certified classic already. Hello, future YouTube viewers. Fuck.
minimum wage was economically illiterate and would destroy the economy. Which
Okay,
is
yeah,
just not
okay, yes. Well, never. Wait,
science.
we don't have to talk about it. Yes, that is. Thank you for summarizing my correct position.
Okay. So,
okay.
wait,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you believe that's true, that a $25 minimum wage would destroy the U.S. economy?
I don't. I would have to lay so much groundwork to explain to you how we can't just do a $25 an hour minimum wage. I want it in the future.
I am much more read on the literature than you are on minimum wage.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave anything out from your very your proclivities.
My undiscerning taste. Yes, of course.
Yeah. I think there was something else about like bestiality in there somewhere, right? With the anyway.
No, you're misremembering. It's that I have the virility of a stallion, and people ran with it. You know.
No, I thought you were sending the unsolicited bestiality pictures to people. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely misremembering that. Holy shit. What's probably going to happen is that I'm only going to think of you when chat brings me up, but you're going to rail against me for the rest of your life. It'll be like one of the dying words in your lips as your family surrounds you in your hospital bed.
You're irrelevant to Twitch. You're a YouTube guy.
Once I figure out how those streaming works, we'll get back in there. I like how you had to add to Twitch, by the way, which you, by the way, did not initially want to put in there. That was a quick save at the end, but every concept that needs to be explained to you. No, I'm not. Every concept that needs to be explained to you is minutes off my finite life, and it takes 10 times as long with you as it does with any other human being who's capable
more finite by the minute
of driving a.
Yes, a $25 minimum wage would absolutely destroy the U.S. economy if it wasn't phased in, just due to the pure fact that even though I would say off the top of my head, the easiest way to do that would probably be government intervention or government spending to facilitate the massive amount of like funds needed to afford a $25 minimum wage until people started getting it working, spending it in the economy, etc. So it would lift everybody out of poverty over the course of a period of time. I'm sure there's better literature and a more nuanced way of talking about it. But yes, a $25 minimum wage would destroy the U.S. economy, but that's only because you'd have to lay so much groundwork to explain like okay, I think I could do it in like a couple seconds. Let me see if I can do this in a couple seconds. If the U.S. minimum wage hasn't moved periodically with the time since a period of time, drastically upping that limit would miss all the middle barriers of how the U.S. economy adapts to the wage and adapts to job growth. And you would have this massive rush of people wanting, let's say, all the pay to be raised, which would effectively cripple the corporations just because they would want to not do that and instead would fire everybody to keep their money, which would then in turn, you'd have to phase it.
A car autonomously.
Okay, so
you didn't know that? So I guess it's just the $25 an hour minimum wage thing, huh? Which I don't want to get into with you.
You've backpedaled on this, which is fine.
Wait, what have I backpedaled on? Wait, you not knowing my position isn't me backpedaling.
Honestly, I am glad that your community got exposed to a good argument for a change.
What? Yes. Oh, man, dude.
This is like the Rick debate. What argument are you started coming in here talking about you wanted to slap me up, and then you ended up like, okay, dude, we're having a conversation. I would have to lay groundwork to explain my position, and then you could counter that if you wanted to. But we don't have the time, nor do I feel like talking to you about it.
Dude, that's really effective. All you have to do is lie about a person, and when they correct you, you accuse them of backpedaling. That's an amazing debate strategy.
About me. That's an entire conversation about me that you've done.
What have I lied about?
Again, all you've done is posture.
It wasn't about the rat face thing, was it? No lies. Whereas you actually did lie about you confronting me 10 times in DMs. You did lie about the reason why I argued against the DSA about Destiny being called a Nazi.
You said it wasn't confronting you because
you actually, dude. We went through the DMs on.
What do I need to type for you to say you've been challenged?
Dude, we went through my DMs. Dog. I'm sorry. I'm not dealing with.
He said dog. See, why couldn't Vaush be like get upset? But like I gotta rein in. Like people saying, oh, you're too emotional. I'm sorry. I care about my time and what I'm exposing my viewers to. Like
kids here, okay? I'm an adult. We went through your DMs on stream. That was some beta shit. If that was challenges, that was some like bottom woo pleading face shit, okay? You might as well have showed me pictures of your pussy. Maybe next time you want to talk negative with me, actually show up and say something about it, rather than weekly limp dicking in my fucking DMs and then complaining on chat that I won't respond, okay? You do realize that if you're a mayor, you don't have the ability to like leverage over multinational corporations, but bringing them into your cities can be a massively beneficial to prevent brain drain.
This is why you're not a socialist.
Wait, I just don't think you understand how these systems work.
When AOC was opposed to Amazon getting special tax treatment,
yeah, in New York,
like you attacked her.
No, wait, no, I didn't. I supported her because New York doesn't have a brain drain problem.
So now you understand
why
it's dumb. Now you understand.
No, you don't understand these problems. New York doesn't have a brain drain problem.
This is why you're a neolib.
Can you explain what brain drain is?
Doesn't work. Neoliberal.
Sorry, just for my viewers. The emigration of highly trained and intelligent people from a particular country. A leading British team of chemists has joined the brain drain to the United States. What is brain drain? Is a slang term indicating substantial immigration or migration of individuals. A brain drain can result from turmoil within a nation, the existence of favorable professional opportunities in other countries, or from a desire to seek a higher standard of living. Brain drain causes countries, industries, and organizations to lose a core portion of valuable individuals. Yes, we do not have a brain drain problem in New York City.
Race to the bottom.
So wait, hold on. I'm gonna wait really quickly. Last
500 other cities that are gonna do the same thing.
So I'm going to explain this to you really quickly. This could be you gave me some info
about municipal politics.
You gave me some info earlier. Now I can give you some info. Okay.
What's a TIF?
So the difference here
was that real quick.
So hold on.
What's a TIF?
Hold on.
What's a TIF, Vaush?
Hold on.
What's a TIF?
I'm not letting you get out of being educated on this one, Mike. This is very important if you're going to be a socialist advocate.
Molding.
Okay? So the difference here is that Amazon's entrance into AOC's district required provisions that would have been detrimental to the city, and New York doesn't have a problem with brain drain because it's one of the biggest cities on the planet.
So you support neoliberal?
Right, correct. If we don't have, like, people come here. People don't leave here. We don't have a problem where, like, our highest earners just dip.
Politics and everywhere but New York.
Omaha does have a brain drain problem,
which leads to neoliberal politics will work.
Wait, you didn't answer the question.
It's super hard because it's one of these arguments that when it comes to Amazon, and it's obvious, you have to live here. Yeah, I would love if you did. I would love if you did. We'll set it up. I need more people on the stream. I need more conversations. Yeah, you just have to live here to understand it. There's so much that goes into it from a individual standpoint of why it was such a bad move and how like quickly it was able to be like done without any community supervision whatsoever. Like it was an insult to the city. Yeah, no, I remember. Yeah, I remember.
Question.
So
I
did.
You don't know what brain drain is. That's okay.
That's how I started knowing that you were working at that barbershop because of all that thing, that all the stuff that was going on with it. And then when you were like, "Hey, I work here," and like we're gonna go do this, you fucking forgot. But like you made it a point that you were going to go do something about that, and like you guys had organized for something. We'll talk about it later. I don't want you to drop everything in the chat. But yeah, no, I remember.
I'll explain it to you. Brain drain is when all the people who get degrees in your city.
This is why you're
no, it's okay. You can learn. Mike,
posture.
Mike,
what's a TIF?
Mike, this is a learning opportunity. That's okay. Hold on.
You don't know anything about politics. It's embarrassing. I'm talking to you.
No, it's okay, Mike. No, we're almost here. Okay.
Why is a bigger platformer? Why are you the little guy saying it's embarrassing that I'm talking to you? Like, even if he was wrong on everything, damn, he got a big audience for being wrong, didn't he?
So brain drain is when people who get like college degrees in your city.
Politics. It's embarrassing.
No, it's okay.
You're
We're almost there. We're almost there.
And thousands of people listen to you.
Mike, wait, hold on. Hundreds of thousands. I'm asking you. Wait, I'm asking you. You know what my solution would be.
I already answered the question.
Your answer had nothing to do. You actually don't know.
You can't solve that problem.
Oh,
people will flow.
Damn, dude. There you go. Needed. Hey, if you ever want to get socialist answers, you can look to a neoliberal who can answer these questions, or you can look to a dumb fuck socialist like Mike who can't.
Vaush. This is why you.
I love you, Mike. All right, that was fun.
Oh, he cut him off.
Pretty much all we're going to get out of that.
A few minutes later.
He put him back on.
Okay, hold on.
Here we go.
Sure. What?
Hey, can I clarify something?
Okay, what do you want?
So wait, I got a person in my
Vaush, I think the problem that many have with that take is that it's a very capitalist realism take. How else would you attract businesses except for neoliberal tax policy? Or would it be more effective to use what little capital is available in your city to begin public work investment? That's yeah. work within the system to break it out of its norms, because capitalism could be good if it was geared towards a certain group of people as opposed to geared towards corporations. We all agree on that. We all agree that capitalism is perverted by the people in control of said capitalism. That's obvious. This is why social democracy soc dem policies, and why the Democratic Socialists of America have so big a voice in American politics. But you have to pick your battle here. You can either change the system outright and force everyone into this new thing that there's going to be a lot of growing pains, or you can take the system that you have and wean it to force people to be like, well, everything that capitalism does is bad unless we took control of it and said, this is what you should do instead. I would rather take the second route, because that's something feasible that we can see tangible amounts to. Until we get rid of that socialist, communist rhetoric, oh, socialism is bad, all this, blah, 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 blah. Capitalism preys on everyone's innate fear that they will lose everything if they don't participate in the system, and that's why we should rein that back or have social policies. Oh, I'm speaking fast now. We should have social policies social policies put or legislated that would that would create a safety net so wide, so vast, and so protected that not everyone would have to participate in the capitalist society to be a part of the society itself. Whether you call that freeloading, living off the government, blah, 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 this or that, who would work, blah, blah, this or that doesn't matter, because it's clear that capitalism doesn't work on a mental stage, because it's going to require you at some point or another, if to get ahead, to literally slam down a large group of people on your way there. You cannot be an ethical capitalist after a certain point. If you are a mom and pop store and you employ like local kids from the neighborhood and that's just been your business for 75 years, that's great. That's not really the capitalism we're talking about here. We're saying, like, if Jeff Bezos makes all this money and then immediately turned around and was like, all right, everybody unionize, everybody gets higher pay, you got to be top tier to work at Amazon, and for that you get $40 an hour base pay for our lowest position, and everybody has the chance to like make thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars after working with us for 10 years. Like, let's say after 5 years of working at Amazon and we've seen your records, here's $100,000 bonus because you made us $6.2 billion last year. Like, that would be something that capitalism would have to like, but you're not going to get that. You need a socialist policy like unionization to force them to do something like that, which is kind of Vaush's identity, but it's also Mike's identity. So it's weird that like they are like arguing with one another.
Chat, you can never trust these chatters, you know. Oh, by the way, I heard that you've been like clenching your fists saying you'll make sure the left never works with me again. Good luck, not spiteful. Not mad.
No, I mean, you defended like literal neoliberal politics and you don't understand why.
Because defending neoliberal politics is not a bad thing if you can phrase the argument in a way that pushes towards more soc dem policies, which is the thing that you want, Mike. Now, I'm sure Mike has moved on from this. I'm sure Vaush has moved on from this. But this is classic. This is content.
Wait, let's talk. Right, again, I know you don't know what neoliberalism or any of this means, but I actually have to ask you really quickly.
Wait.
So
you think that Pat started talking?
Answer the question. Answer the question then. How would you prevent people from leaving Middle America?
You can't. Wait, is that in your socialism? You think you can prevent people from leaving one region to the other?
No.
This is Soviet style.
Okay, hold on. Wait, I'm sorry. Sorry. I forgot you had
stupid.
Hold on. So I forgot you had 30 IQ. So what I actually meant, and any reasonable person would have known what I meant.
Go ahead.
What would you do to prevent the drain of resources and labor from Middle America towards Coastal America?
It depends what you're talking about.
So do you want all these communities to just die?
I think some communities are going to shrink, which they already have. And neoliberalism is what made them shrink.
Working class Mike over here. Don't revitalize your cities. Just have everyone move to Seattle. Dude, you have Destiny's position.
You're actually dumb as fuck. Because I've tried to say this 8 times. I'll say it again. Look up sewer socialism.
So wait, can you answer? So you can't answer.
I'm answering the question.
You just keep pointing me to like a Wikipedia page. I know, by the way, because I know how stupid you are, that if I actually go ahead and like read it out loud, it wouldn't actually answer any of the questions. questions.
Fuck, you're dumb as fuck.
So you actually don't have an answer. You just want these communities to die. Pro working class Mike over here. Just move out of Omaha. It's a dead city. Move to a mega city.
Or you're just gonna posture like a
move to a mega city and pay $3,000 for rent for a single bedroom apartment. I mean, how do you get the tax base necessary to fund all these infrastructure programs?
This is actually really important, because one of the things that you can do, and has been done successfully by a lot of cities, is you annex outlying areas. This is so a lot of cities are gerrymandered where the suburbs, where a lot of the higher income people of cities live, is not part of the actual urban core. So what you do is you hollowed out the tax base. One of the things you do is you annex outlying areas. I'm happy to teach you a municipal.
No, wait, how do you get the money to implement?
I just explained it.
Just by annexing dead areas?
No, there is. Wait, do you think Omaha has no wealthy outlying suburbs?
Do you seriously think that unincorporated areas surrounding Omaha have enough of a tax base?
They're not unincorporated. They're the wealthy suburbs. This is true. Chad, here's what I would like you to do. Look up any major municipalities.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you show me a major wealthy suburban area that's outside of the city?
After living here, there's a way to do it. People don't want to do it. There's dick out here because of mass corp movement, low wages, failing small businesses because of corp suffocation, and kids seeing more opportunity elsewhere because of the strangle on here, no motivation to change their hometowns at all. That's not hard labor.
Tax limit of Omaha that isn't incorporated under any other city.
Yeah, so I like to make this argument for all inner city versus rural areas. You get the oil fields, we get the air conditioned offices. And honestly, like, I could understand people like, okay, I work on the oil field and you just get stuck there. I'm making good money in a place that literally makes it dirt cheap for me to do anything. Like, why would I move? And even if I did after 20 years, I'm probably not in the condition body-wise and mentally, physically or mentally, to do anything else. All I know is the fields. Like, I can't survive in the city. Like, not a lot of hard labor. I guess I could go into trades, but like, I'm going to be going out to Long Island. Nobody, like... He's burying himself in a really bad argument. I'm sorry, Mike. That's not good.
You would get rid of that city. You would annex. That's what annex means.
No, you didn't say just annex outlying territories. You mean annex another city? How would that change where the money is coming from?
Because you have wealthier...
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my God. You actually know so little about...
Dude, what if you just like seized control of your neighbors?
This has worked before.
How would they annex another city?
I'm going to explain it to you, Vaush, but you're actually embarrassingly stupid.
Wait, you don't have an... You will run this down for like 30 minutes. You don't know.
Holy shit! I'm trying to talk, and you keep...
This is literally Mortal Engine. This...
So you're arguing...
Yeah, why the fuck would a suburb let the city fucking annex them? Yeah. Civ 6. Yeah, I was gonna... Oh, Jesus.
Is that in order to generate the tax revenue necessary to upgrade the infrastructure in Omaha, which by the way doesn't even fix brain drain, what they should do is annex neighboring cities to get their tax base.
They're not cities; they're outlying suburbs. They were created for
what do you think? What do you think cities are that are not New York City? Do you want to call them? If you call them suburbs, do you want to call them communities, counties, towns?
Suburbs are in.
Do you know what white flight is? What is white flight?
Oh my God! Why are you bringing up white flight right now? Don't do that. No, that goes against both of your. Why would a socialist bring up white flight?
No, wait. Just answer the question.
What is white flight?
You can't answer. This is a pivot, Mike. You're doing it. You're doing it again.
Vaush, what was white flight?
You do realize that suburbs bleed money, right?
White flight, Vaush. What is white flight?
Okay, so you don't have an answer, and you're just going to ask rhetorical questions that everybody has an answer to.
Every time I talked about sewer socialism.
So can you point me to an area in Omaha that's suburban that hasn't been annexed? You do realize that suburbs are an economic drain on cities, right? There's a video series that I can show you.
Correct, they are an economic drain on cities. Just off the top of my head, I could explain that without needing any other knowledge, because suburbs are where people move to when they have a lot of money, which means that they generally don't spend it inside the cities that they work in, which means that they're able... Yeah, That's why.
Suburbs are actually
dummy,
the least
they're
economically
agreeing with me.
productive.
They're saying that cities lose because of the creation of suburbs because they lose their
The
tax
annexation
base.
of suburbs will decrease the city's revenue.
Wrong.
Yes, because the only way for all of those people to come out of the suburbs to spend money in the cities would be for them to literally do that, and annexing them or having a tax. Oh, that's bad. Wow.
Wrong.
He doesn't know.
Dummy, you're stupid.
All right, that was good. Have fun.
You're
Don't
actually
be mad.
dumber than I thought.
Neoliberal Mike, just move
You're
to the coastal
dumber
cities.
than I-
He hit him with the Ben Shapiro. You don't think all the people will just move?
All right, wow. I knew that he would have a dumb answer, but annex other city as a mayor, just annex other cities' suburbs when suburbs cost more in
Yo, holy shit, nobody but the audience won this. Mike got fucking wrecked though. I hear people say this doesn't help the left. I think it does. I know now never to take Mike seriously. Instead of just tuning him out when he pops up on MR, I'm just going to Minority Report. I'm just going to watch something else. In all seriousness, Mike is so stupid here that I have less respect for Sam Cedar for never realizing how horribly stupid this man is. Heartbreaking. The worst person you know just made a good point.
I think you said something to the effect that a $25 minimum wage was economically illiterate and would destroy the economy. Which
Okay,
is
yeah,
just not
okay, yes.
based
Well,
on
never
science.
wait. We don't have to talk about it. Yes, that is. Thank you for summarizing my correct position.
Okay, we covered that already. I'm sorry, just reading the two insecure guys who I guess use plenty of tissues. Okay, you're wild in there. Is this serious? This can't be real. This is a low point of the left. If anything, I think it sorts out which person is more cohesive and willing to provide information and call out the BS. I boxed for 8 years. He's like 25. There's no possible way he boxed a third of his life, especially when you know he was a heavyweight. Omega Lola, another Vaush lie. Dude is pathological. You're going to get torn apart. Dude, I know elementary kids who've played baseball or hockey for that long. It isn't unbelievable to leave him. His hands and neck wouldn't look like they do. Again, he didn't know weight classes. Okay, that's weird. I boxed on and off from age 12 to 35. You really have put in that work. I don't know why you defend Vaush's stolen valor. You made the claim that he can't have boxed for a third of his life because he's 25. I'm 27 and I played table tennis for almost approximately half my life, and you wouldn't know it by looking at me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, anyway, that's the end of that one. That was good content. I can't wait to